Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing another kind of old school throwback beer. I used to live in Lakeland, Florida, and this beer is brewed in Lakeland from Brew Hub, Goon Squad, Juicy Hazy Deepa, 9.8 ABV. Doesn't really say anything about it on the can. A little concern is that you can see the canning date is August 23rd of last year. So instead of using the IPA glass, I decided to use the American wheat beer glass. I haven't used this in a long time. I don't think I've ever used this where I've been able to fill it up all the way to the brim. Kind of looks like a wheat beer in the glass. I mean, it is a hazy IPA, so just a haze, orange, amber, borderline brownish color. It did get the foam all the way up to the rim of the glass. Let's see what this is all about. Well, yeah, smells like orange juice or grapefruit juice. Yeah, very, very citrusy. Maybe a little pineapple in there, maybe, or mango. I don't know. It smells a lot like the Lagunitas IPA from last night, like, just ruby red grapefruit. But also more of just like your breakfast orange juice kind of aroma. Interesting for 9.8 ABV. Do not get any alcohol in here whatsoever. Maybe just kind of like a vanilla kind of aroma. It doesn't. I mean, I can just smell from, or I can just tell from the aroma that it's, a fairly strong beer, but yeah, something that I've noticed the last couple years is that, I don't know what it is. Fermentation controls are, you make big beers like this and really have like no alcohol presence or at least nothing off, So let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Well, after 200 something days in the can, it's drinking pretty good, I will say. I'm not really getting oxidation on here, not getting like heat damage. It doesn't taste like super fresh, but yeah, I mean, this is drinking pretty nicely, I will say. So, like I said with the aroma, definitely grapefruit. I think this is more orange or tangerine, blood orange, something like that. Citrusy for sure. Almost a little. In fact, it is a little sweet. I would say, not almost. Yeah. It's quite fruity flavoring, quite fruity flavored. Yeah. So like, reminds me of like an Orange Julius or something from back in the day. Yeah. To me, it's orange. It's red grapefruit. I don't really get tropical as far as flavor. I think tropical is more in the aroma. Maybe it just has like an essence of mango or papaya, something like that. Maybe passion fruit. Man, it just sounds like a broken record saying the same thing all the time. And I would say it actually is a little sweet. I think it's just sweetness from just a big massive malt base. It's bitter. I will say for sure it's bitter. This strikes me as being in the 60s or 70s. It doesn't really strike me as being close to 100 IBUs. Like again, Ruination, Heady Topper, Dogfish 90 Minute. Those are highly big IBU beers. This is still has a lot of residual sweetness on it. And so, I mean, there's enough hops for balance for sure. And also, what's interesting is that for a hazy IPA, juicy hazy IPA, this does not have that grassy herbal spiciness on the finish, like a lot of the New England originators of the style. This seems to me to be more like West Coast IPA, like just all citrus and pretty strong bitterness. That alcohol is really clean. I am shocked on that. I will say the body is pretty big, so it does have like a, I'd probably call it like medium full body and like a smooth texture. That's one of the nice things about these hazy IPAs. They're so smooth. It's like so really drinkable. I might even go as far as say it's actually a little refreshing. It does have like a slight, vanilla or almost like a hazelnut kind of flavor, like in the aftertaste. I think a lot of that is from the alcohol and just like a massive amount of malt. I'm not picking up on like specific malt flavors. I would not call this toasty. I mean, maybe a little caramel, maybe, but those hops are just so strong. They're kind of overwhelming the malt base there. So it's not like, a lot of the old school Imperial, again, like Dogfish 90, you get like that legit, toasted malt on there, caramelized malt, Maillard products. I don't really get, like I said, I don't really get much, if any, oxidation on here. I think like maybe just like the hops aren't quite as, pungent or potent as they could be. Because I'm saying it doesn't strike me as being 98 IBUs. I will say, the bitterness on this is much stronger than as if it was made by a New England brewery. It's good. It's not great. It's not bad at all. It's 3.5, 3.75, maybe 4 if I'm in a really good, generous mood. So it's somewhere between, B and A minus. I think when it's fresh, it's probably closer to A minus. But, after quite a few months on the store shelf, again, at the gas station, it's probably lost a little bit. All right, so I'm going very long. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.